Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome back all of you to song numero dos of our top 50 apparent worst metal songs of all time. And for another rage video indeed. Now, it's kind of interest. First of all, I just gotta say before we go anywhere, this the album artwork for The American Way is absolutely beautiful. It's a smog-covered Statue of Liberty looking up with what almost looks like tears in her eyes, looking grim, whilst hands just almost want to crawl out and grab the audience. It looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm pretty sure I'd imagine probably my first visit to Ellis Island will probably look about as bleak as this. So I love what they could do with the Statue of Liberty in many cases. So that's really, really cool. The second thing I kind of wanted to go on about is that Sacred Reich was a thrash metal band from 1985 from Phoenix, Arizona. And they actually get a really, really strong lineup because, well, they're credited alongside guys like Destruction, Testament, Death Angel, and Dark Angel. Don't get confused, please. As sort of like leaders of the second wave of thrash metal throughout like the mid to late 80s, which that's awesome on its own. And hey, and besides, this is my first time actually ever checking out Sacred Reich for myself, which is kind of strange, really, because I don't really want like my first impression of Sacred Reich to be a bad song, but I kind of want to see what they're talking about here because, hey, you get listed alongside Destruction and Testament. Hey, that is a very, very bold statement. I like Testament a lot, so let's see what we can do. The only thing that maybe throws me a little bit for a loop is that just like Bible Basher, this one is just under 3 minutes and 20. So what exactly can they put into it? So let's see what we get, 31 flavors in 3, 2, 1, and...
You gotta check this fucking beat out, dude.
Oh, I like that's kind of cool.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Hey, Greg, man.
Yo,
Greg.
Phil, man, how about getting down with this fucking beat,
Hey, Greg, man.
Okay, so literally just 18 seconds into this, and it was these guys just shit talking and just having fun. You know what? That's cool. I like that. I very rarely talk about songs that do have like little opening skits or just little tidbits here and there at the beginnings of songs, but it's a really nice and welcoming touch. That's just because it's, I haven't really heard of that stuff too much. So anyway, let's go on. So 3 minutes. So let's see what we got here. Joey Radiswil was in this?
That is not metal.
Dude, that's
Not
fucking
even
bad.
metal,
So
man.
what, man? We can play
Hey,
it.
hey,
Besides
hey.
metal, Wiley.
Work with it,
Just
Wiley.
try it, man. Just try it.
Alright, I want it. 4. Ready?
Oh, okay, now they're starting. Okay.
Well, vanilla is smooth, a chocolate is a kicking, strawberry sweet, others in a hallelujah. Have them all 3 scoops per high. Variety is a spice of life. Well, you can have soft serve or hard sugar cola. Root beer for my banana split. You want nuts and sticky whipped cream? Come bring it off and be my Dairy Queen.
Hang on, wait a minute. So, Okay, the artwork for The American Way, I listed in the beginning that they were mid-'80s from Phoenix, Arizona, and that they were credited alongside Testament, Destruction, Death, and Dark Angel. And it's a rap song, I think, about ice cream. Yeah, all right, that's fine. That's fair enough. I can dig it.
I said I love the chili, shrieky uplift, mother's milk. Think the more Mike Patton's with smooth silk. Metallica's music makes you wanna rage. Just sings lyrics have something to say. Jimi Hendrix plays guitar like no one else. Black Sabbath has his voice is sick as hell. Prince.
Wait, what's he do? Why is this guy suddenly? How do we suddenly go from ice cream? Now he's criticizing Metallica, Hendrix, Sabbath. Did they flip him off or something? What is going on now?
Fishbone and WA. These are things that I like to play. Mr. Bono's so very cool. So don't be an ignorant fool. There's so much music for you to choose. So don't just be a metal dude. It's cool, fool.
Is that literally this? Okay, that was 31 Flavors, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm a little bit confused about. Okay, well, okay, hang on. I've had a little bit of time to think about it, and okay, you know what? There is quite a lot of things to be said. Is that metal is, you can groove, you can thrash to other forms of music. Like it is. I think the point of 31 Flavors is for a metal group to openly say you're more than happy to go out and chill out and jam to rap and the NWA. You could do it to other sorts of guys, and don't think that metal is the be all and end all. So that's okay. So you know what? All things considered, that's a really, really good message to send. I'm absolutely on board with that. I just think it's a little bit kind of confusing, I suppose. Why do I get the impression that this song was just like just something just to? Oh yeah, it was the last song on this album as well. So I'm literally gonna go on a limb here and say that was just a fun little thing just to throw in there towards the end. Okay, you know what? I think that's fine. It's just it's basically a little bonus sort of thing, and it's a good way to sort of like end this album on. I don't know. I have no context because I've got the rest of this album to get through. But yeah, how exactly is that the worst on the list of the top 50 worst thrash metal songs of all time? That's cooked in at like 2. I don't really know what the system really is and what it rates on, because I don't know. They acclaim The American Way quite highly from what I've heard. So they're wondering like why they've gone for a very funky hip hop beat just to end this on. Seems a little bit strange, but you know what? If the rest of the album is that good, I'm more than happy to forgive this. I suppose it just depends on how the rest of this album sounds. Now, to be honest, if I was listening to Overkill and they suddenly played something like this, I would almost think that would be like almost sacrilege, because Overkill has a very distinctive, very angry, no holds bar, literally back against the wall, will just hold up a machine gun and ready to blast anything they see on sight. They don't strike me as the sort of group to play stuff like 31 Flavors. But since this is my first time listening to Sacred Reich and I have no real context for this band at all, I'll let it slide. So, yeah, 2 songs into this, and I would almost put this at like B tier, because this was funky, the message was really good. I got a pretty good first impression that these guys are good sports. So there you are. That's my take on that. They're good sports. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to 31 Flavors by Sacred Reich. Oh, by the way, yes, this is my first time listening to Sacred Reich, so when I come to actually reviewing the whole of the American Way, this part is going to sound very, very confusing, but there you go. Please make sure to let me know what you guys thought about 31 Flavors for yourselves by leaving all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of 31 Flavors for yourselves, and should I check out the majority of Sacred Reich's discography? I think we could certainly fit them in somewhere. Please also make sure to check out all of my other channels. They'll be all listed in the description down below as well. And I will wish all of you a very, very good afternoon. Take care, and bye-bye for now.